Hi guys, just do a quick video and show you my new toy. So it was my birthday last week, so I thought I'd treat myself to a new toy, which is just outside. So we'll open up the garage and show you it on the driveway. Right, so here she is. I've got myself a Speedway bike. Reason for this really was I've got two tracks quite close to me, so I've got Iwade and Lid. So this was ending on eBay, so I thought I'd have a crack at it, and here it is. So I believe it's a Hagen frame, as you can probably tell with all the covers on it. GM engine, and I'll give you a sort of walk around the whole bike, but I've been working on it for the last week. Stu and Roy have been giving me a hand with setting the carb up and what have you, but I'll sort of walk you through it. But overall it looks a really tidy bike. I got it from a chap in Sevenoaks that bought it for his son and never used it, and it's been in storage for quite a few years, so it sort of needed recommissioning. But overall it looks a really well built bike. I don't really know what to say. I don't really know a ton about Speedway bikes, but you know, obviously lead and link front end, giving it all a good polish up. And alloy throttle on it, Renthal bars, Magura clutch lever. There's the GM motor and a King silencer. It's got 08 on the silencer, so I don't know if that was when the bike was sort of built or when it was first raced or what have you. Both good tyres on it, which is a result. Walk around this side and you'll notice the name there, which we'll talk about in a minute. But there's this side of the bike, so again, all really tidy. Done a couple of little bits to it, so I've added a little valve there for the chain oiler, and I've got a couple of bits that arrived today for it. Yeah, overall it looks a really good bike, so look forward to giving this a spin shortly. So regarding the sort of history on the bike, I put a picture of it up on Facebook of you know, when I collected it, and a few people recognised it and asked if they'd seen it in action down at Eastbourne, etc. And a couple of people found some photographs of the bike, and it's Edward Kennett's old bike apparently, so hence the Edward on the seat there. So it's got some good pedigree. If I can ride anything or half as quick as he can, I'll be happy. So I saw him in action down at Lid the other week, and he was flipping rapid. So anyway, so I think we've got quite a good bike here. It had an engine refresh when it was previously sold, and having a look inside the engine, it looks okay, so hopefully it doesn't blow up on me. I'll whip the covers off and show you the rest of it. Right, so here she is with her clothes off, but again, all pretty tidy. So yeah, a nice little polished tank there. They've got a Mark 1 Blix carb on it, selector ignition, Talon engine plates. Pretty standard stuff, I think, on this sort of thing. The Blix has been a bit troublesome, so we sort of put the settings on it with a dial gauge, but had some misinformation, I'd say, because this is a Mark 1 Blitz. It's different from the Mark 2, the setting on it. So had lots of phone calls with Roy and Stu, and in the end we got it sorted. So I know Roy made a call to Goddens and they gave him the right settings, and Stu worked his magic. So and it's all running really well. I'll show a quick video in a sec of it running, but we got it sorted finally. It's a bit of a challenge that, but yeah, there we go. So that's that bit. So we just had a few bits arrive from the postman, so just a few little bits and pieces. So we've got a new plug cap to put on, because that one's a little bit loose that's on the engine there. Got some new copper washers, as we had a slight oil weeping from the oil level sight glass on the side, so we'll put some new ones of those in. A new rubber vibration mount there for the silencer, as the old one's perished, and then we've also got a couple of gaskets for the carb there, just to make sure that's all tip top. So we'll get those fitted shortly and get it ready for its first outing. Right, so that's a quick walk around the bike, and yeah, overall it looks a really good purchase. Really chuffed with it, and look forward to giving it a blast round. So the next time I'll be having a ride on it will be on the 4th of June at Lid. They have another open practice day, And then silly old me's booked myself in for a race meeting on the 11th of June at Iway. There's a memorial meeting there that's open to amateurs, so I'm going to go and have a go at that. I'm very much an amateur, having only ever done 4 laps on a speedway bike, a 500 speedway bike should I say, before I had to go on Vinnie Smith's bike a few months ago. Yeah, it should be a bit of an interesting experience, shall we say. And looking at the lineup, there's some proper quick lads there. Sonny Springer, Paul Hurry, and lots of others as well. So talk about going into the deep end, but we'll go and have some fun and hopefully keep it shiny side up. Big thank you to Stu Bridges. He gave us quite a few hours of his day off helping me set the carb up, and we tried another carb on the bike and this and that, so we did lots of different tweaks to it and got it running really well in the end. So big thanks to him for that, and thanks to Roy for answering all my questions and picking his brains about various bits and bobs as I went through the bike and gave it a bit of an overhaul. But we're all good to go now, so I'll show you it running when we're at the track on the 4th. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.